the FS94. Hey guys, today let's talk about the Stihl FS94 trimmer. This is a great lightweight string trimmer. And when I say string trimmer, I want us to remember that because all it can do is run a line head or a polycut head. There's not the opportunity to run a blade. I've seen people do it and it can cause some damage. So let's talk about some of the cool things about an FS94, what sets it apart, why you may want to consider an FS94. And I really hit on it right from the get-go is weight. It's lightweight. This weighs, it's one of the lightest Stihl trimmers. It is a commercial grade Stihl trimmer, putting out just over about 1.2 horsepower. It's a 2-cycle, mixed fuel, very lightweight, very compact. Features Stihl's AutoCut 25-2 head, great line head. Most of our commercial guys are operating with this head. Some people do not like this. We'll talk about options and how to change it. You've got a greasable gearbox. Why we can't run a blade is this is a cable drive. And the reason we run a cable is really to keep that weight down. And honestly, with a line head, a cable's just fine. But if you want to get into using it to cut some brush, this is the wrong machine for you. So I like the weight. I like the power, I like the smoothness, I like the size. It's also got something cool here on the side. This little this little control wheel that limits our RPMs. Kind of a training wheel of sorts for people. So generally speaking, we want to run this trimmer wide open, so let me flip this all the way forward. Right now you'll see I have full throttle trigger action. As I dial this back, I limit my throttle trigger action. This is useful to somebody who's what we call reverse edging or edging with this machine. A lot of guys refer to it as reverse edging. So we're always going to use this as a weed eater, right? Going around flat topping. But when we flip it up and want to edge or hold it out and want to edge, generally guys don't run full throttle because it's throwing crap like crazy, throwing it in your face. And so it's hard to kind of find that trigger finger spot. So they'll dial this down just a little bit and limit that throttle rev. I don't recommend doing that all the time because over time you're going to plug your exhaust and cause some running issues. So kind of a unique thing. As with all Stihl trimmers, they're ready to start all the time, meaning the stop button is on, right? And it's ready to start. On this machine, I'm going to prime it right here on the front. Okay, I like that. The primer's on the front. It's away from the starter. I see guys sometimes break primers because they release the starter rope as it's sucking back in. And it's got this push and twist choke. Again, it's protected and out of the way. It's going to fire up on one pull, hit the trigger, shut the choke off, shut the machine off. Let's talk about the heads real quick. So this is the AutoCut 25-2 bump head. I've got a video on how to rewind your bump head. Check that out if you need some instructions. One of the more popular heads for people to use that don't get along with a bump head, or maybe you're out just cutting some heavier grass and you want to use something bigger, larger than that, is this DuroCut 20-2. This runs strips of line. So I'm going to carry these in my pocket, whole bunch of them in there, and I simply slide the line in, and it's locked. I cannot pull this out. As it wears out, the bottom is open, I pull, boom, and slide the next piece in. So really kind of simple, idiot-proof per se, and allows me to run a larger range of trimmer line. When I'm cutting around the yard, I want to use something light because I don't want to take out the trees, I don't want to take out the fence. But if I'm out in the field doing some heavier stuff, I may run something bigger. How do I switch that out? Whoop. Right here, this pin drops in that hole in the gearbox, and spin this head off. You see it was reverse thread. I was spinning it clockwise. And then the new head simply spins on. Good option if you don't get along with the bump head or you're out doing some heavier stuff. There we go. The DuroCut 20-2 on the Stihl FS94 trimmer. If you're looking for a lightweight string trimmer, something to throw on your landscape crew, something to use around your property, you're not going to get into brush cutting, not a bad idea to check out the Stihl FS94 trimmer at Carl's Mower and Saw. Hey, this is Josh from Carl's Mower and Saw. Thanks for watching our videos. We're proud of the fact that we've been serving you with the best in outdoor power equipment since 1990. We're glad that you had an opportunity to sit down, watch our videos, learn something about an exciting new product that we have, something that interests you for your property, or really how to use your equipment to the best of its ability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. We're excited to share more information with you. See you soon.